As soon as I get this GB and I don't inbounds, I will just complete the run. That's all I want to do. Should also be very easy for me to PB. I'm not going to say what my PB is, but it should be very easy for me to do so, as long as I'm not an idiot. Because my PB falls in factory twice, and then my EverDrive fails to save after key 8 reset. So it should not be hard for me to PB. Lanky! Dude! Oh my god. Whatever. I don't have time to keep resetting. I'm just going to go with it. That's awful, but I'm going to go with it. That's like 5 seconds down the drain. Hey Bumpy, how's it going? Yeah, it should definitely be an easy PB unless I play like garbage. And even then, if I play like garbage, that's okay, because it means I'm getting my garbage out of the way for DKCS today. That's not how it works, but that's also definitely how it works. Even though that's not how it works. Oh, you... It is totally how it works. I can already tell that even if I do end up PBing, this won't be a run that I'm going to be happy with, and that's okay. I don't have to be happy with every run that I ever do. Dude. Hey Corn, thanks for the good luck. Mornin'. Oh. Yep, definitely not doing great, but that is okay. Hopefully I will not screw anything else up. I want to say my height's not great, so I'm going to do this. If the camera will cooperate, I'll do this at least. Important to inbounds here because we want to keep skew, and there is out of bounds water. Yeah, tag anywhere skew is very cool. Don't bomb me. Don't bomb me. Thank you. So because Tag Anywhere V5 has a speed mode option, it starts you off with all the Kongs unlocked and all of their moves unlocked. That includes their guns and their instruments as well. There have been other runs of this category. I am certainly not the first to do this, but I'm not doing the route that was already established. Yeah, tag anywhere skew does work in rando. Sorry, I'm trying to pay attention to the game, and I also see chat moving, so my apologies. But yeah, it works in rando. Um, in rando specifically, you can even get tag anywhere skew without diving, just by tagging as you surface, which is pretty cool. It's find. Well, I found that, I think, unless somebody else did and never said anything, but it seemed to be new when people saw me doing that. There's a couple different ways you can get this GB, but come on, Lanky. Thank you. Yeah, tag anywhere abuse is definitely fun. Jeff, I definitely welcome the idea to take notes. If you want my route though, let me know, I'm happy to give it. Yeah? Alright, cool. Remind me and I can send it to you afterwards. I think the major changes, you'll start seeing them in Aztec? I don't think Japes should be that different from what's already done. Oh, right. If there is a collectible counter on screen, you can't tag on V5. I picked up a DK banana there. That's what happened. I realize that it's slower to use Tiny here, but I'd rather not tempt fate. Like, you have the option to tag, so I'm going to do it. Yeah, the failed to tag anywhere sound is pretty funny. Until you accidentally pick something up, and then you're just mashing the button. And then it gets pretty frustrating. Come on. You can't tag anywhere inside of Troffenscoff in this version. That's why I had to hang around there for a moment. Because I really don't want to do Diddy ledge clips if I don't have to. No, Jeff, I don't think I have. Yeah, you can tag in most bosses. If I had to guess, it's because the colored banana counter is on screen there, from beating Troffenscoff or something? I don't know.
6.
Oh, nice. It doesn't really matter, but that's okay. Yeah, Znern, you might be onto something there. I'm sure there was a reason for it. I just don't remember what it was. Yeah, it's like tag almost anywhere. It's a good way to put it. Oh, come on. This is supposed to be free. Well, if it takes you that long, this bonus barrel isn't that worth it. If you get it first try, this bonus barrel is very worth it, though. Yeah, I have grapes, but I don't want to shoot the switch, because shooting the switch is slow. Then you have to wait for the gate to open. Oh, that's another issue that I have with this version of Tag Anywhere. Tagging to Chunky, I don't know, it's like he has a really, really large hitbox for some reason when you tag to him. So like, it's really easy to accidentally get hit by an enemy or interact with a tag barrel on the way by, stuff like that. Hey, Tea Kettle. Thank you for the good luck. And yeah, good luck to you too on the challenge this evening. Hope all goes well. Hey Hope, thank you for the good luck. This version of Tag Anywhere also goes and cuts out level opening cutscenes, except for the Japes level opening cutscene, which is kind of nice. No. Yeah, it's like, what, 9 people are signed up for tonight? Pretty crazy. Oh, usually that switch isn't a problem. It's normally the close one that is, so that's surprising. Yeah, isn't it, Znern? Okay, this is probably the first big change that you'll see in Aztec. Key 2 by Candy. You're probably wondering, why the hell would you do that? There's a very good reason. Yeah, no llama cutscene. A lot of the superfluous cutscenes have been cut out in this version of Tag Anywhere, which is pretty nice. It's a good quality of life change. At this point in normal NLE, you have like, what, 7 or 8? Maybe? Um, you're on the right track, Znern. Definitely on the right track. Aztec GBs are generally slow. Kick. Yeah, exactly. If Llama Temple had the Trophenscoff portal, it would be pretty good. But it does not. Oh, come on. So, you can Moonkick to get up here. And that completely skips Rocket Barrel to get up here. Okay. Please. Nope. Nope. Cute. It's not great, but it certainly isn't the worst ledge clip of all time. Well, I get it. Nice. I don't know if that spawn snag is ever used nowadays, because I know you guys have a different setup for it. But that's the original one. If you don't want to do guitar skip, you obviously do have the guitar. You could open the door, you could phase walk, you could whatever you want. Thank you. And if I can get this correct... Not quite. It is possible to land out of bounds and height boost off of that quicksand without taking damage. I did not get it there, but it is possible. Okay. Using tag anywhere, we can just get that. Line up on the switch. That's gotta be pretty commonplace nowadays. Oh. I fumbled on one of them, and that caused me to be off there. It does work in rando, yeah. Come on, go through the wall. Thank you, DK. Well, I tagged the wrong way, but that's okay. Darn. Okay, see ya, Aztec. There is no 5-door temple in my route. 5-door temple is really deceptively slow. I understand why you get it in regular NLE, but it is not worth it in Tag Anywhere at all, by any means whatsoever. Even with that Trough and Scoff there, it's just not worth it. I even tried timing, like, what if you get Tiny Blueprint into Hunky Chunky and break into 5-door temple as Hunky Chunky for the blueprint and his bonus, and the bonus alone was not worth it. So, like, the whole thing was just not great. Oh, what am I doing? That's the wrong way. My bad. Not paying attention. Yeah, exactly. Getting 15 before factory is really tough without having all the Kongs. I totally get that. And you're never going to want to make 3 Jape strips. That just sounds horrible. Oh yeah, I do a lot of no logic tea kettle. That skew is really, really useful. It has saved me many times. Oh, camera. Okay, cool, I still landed on there. Yeah, exactly. The one thing you need to remember though, Tea Kettle, is that if you don't have diving, and you don't have... Well, no, if you don't have diving, you need to surface in fake water and tag when you hit the surface. That's the only way to get the skew without diving in Rando. I can't phase walk. I could have robot pushed, I guess, but... Oh, come on. Thank you. No cage. That way. Move a little bit out of the way so I don't hit the tag barrel. This switch doesn't really matter. You can either hit it if you want, or you can do hatch skip again. It does change one thing a little bit down the line, but it's not really that notable. I should have tagged the tiny there. Oh well. That's a slow jump. Cool. That was what, phase 3? Oh, that was horribly laggy. Blue, 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 blue. It's all the way over there. Ugh, really? 13, 14, 15. Okay. I'll wait here. Oh, come on. Okay, here's... No, Lanky, Lanky. Because we can tag anywhere, you can skip the annoying moon kick by doing that, if you want. You don't have to, you can do the moon kick. But you're coming from that direction anyway. No harm, no foul for going for that. I will say though, it's better if you're able to climb up that pipe as Tiny instead of Lanky. That way you don't have to wait for the tag anywhere lockout due to Lanky colored banana. I'm surprised that worked, but cool. Oh, hate getting stuck on that beam. Don't hit me? Nice. If you have relatively good movement, you don't get hit there. I do not think my movement was relatively nor good, but I didn't get hit, so that says something. Okay, don't rush for that GB here. I did twice, and that's why I fell twice. I should have gone the other propeller, other blade, whatever. Oh well, better than falling. probably would have waited on those anyway, so it all works out in the end. Okay, those did hit. Wasn't sure. No sweat, good. Exit enter. So this is where hitting that blue switch earlier matters or not. If you don't hit it, you can instead hatch skip over to Snide's area and turn in some blueprints. Amazing. But if you do hit it, you can just climb up here instead. The difference really isn't that large. I don't think it matters that much either way. Not going to do lanky bonus barrel. It is somehow, even though it's right there, still one of the slowest GBs possible. Okay, and that's all for factory. Feel like factory is pretty similar to regular NLE factory, though maybe the order of stuff is different. Anyway, if you don't turn in blueprints in factory with DK, you can instead turn them in here, because Tag Anywhere drops all of the Snides times to be the fastest one. Normally you'd never touch this Snides, ever, because it's like 29.4 seconds or something stupid. But in Tag Anywhere, rules are completely different, which is cool. Oh, that was really bad aim. If you can phase walk and you know the cannon game spawn snag, you can do it here instead of doing this. Oh, come on. That's not gonna hit either. Fantastic. Due to how tagging underwater works in V5, It's always better to be above something if you can be when you tag to somebody else, since it forces them into a dive, puts them a little further underwater, or puts them a little further down, deeper? Whatever word you want to use. Unless you're on the surface, in which case it just does not matter. Okay, so this is going to be quite different, I think. I don't think I've seen any up-to-date category do this, but I also haven't watched that many different runs. Using the high water, you can jump back in bounds there with Diddy, or any Kong pretty much, but you're already Diddy at that point, and tagging in fake water would drop you to whatever your floor height was, which you don't want. I've had a little bit of trouble with DK crossing those vines there, that's why I tagged the Chunky. This is the one boss ledge clip that I do have to do, unfortunately. Come on. No. Okay, sure. Alright, are you gonna shoot me? No. Oh, excellent. So I'm definitely not making quick cycle here. Oh my god. That might be key grab. We'll see. Nope, not quite. Not a big deal there. Okay, please don't screw this up. Climb, tag to Lanky, backflip. Just want to be careful to not out of bounds void out there. far away. I'm sure I'm not alone on having trouble with that Kasplat, so what I try to do is shoot him from below, but obviously that does not work well very often. I'm at the point where I've considered just using Instrument on him, but I know that that's not worth it time-wise. Okay, Lanky, will you cooperate? Lanky does not like swimming through here. Today he does. Well, I will do that. Nice. So those are pretty standard. I don't know exactly if this is usually in the route, but I brought it back. Brought it back if it's not usually in the route. I don't know if that's far enough to the... Okay, it is. Cool. And while we're here, this bonus barrel is worth it. If you can do it quickly, it's worth it.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Oh my god. Yeah, this is the one major problem with this bonus barrel. For me, I find that the red ones always pop up in the groups of green, so if you don't see them right away, you're just kind of shit out of luck. Oh, come on. What? Incredible. He was off screen, but he managed to hit me there. I do think that if you're comfortable doing piano GB spawn snag, it's probably worth it to consider doing piano GB in place of two-door ship, and then you'd have to find one other GB to replace the other banana in there. That's not something I'm comfortable with personally, so I don't bother doing it. Tiny can make this, just barely.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Dude, this is the easy one. Don't screw up on this. Horrible. That's okay, though. It's not that far off of my best galleon. I did screw up cannon game, and I had bad tiny two-door ship bonus, so it makes sense. Hey Katashi, thank you for the good luck. I would say this is pretty similar to what's in every single route ever. We do love going from Galleon over to BFI. And I'm pretty sure this is also pretty standard. I just don't see another better way to do this. Nice audio glitch. I'm sure that all this hunky-chunky stuff is still used in the route. There's no reason not to use it. What really surprised me is that you can just immediately take the cannon there. You don't have to wait until you fully detransform. I thought for sure that it was going to do some weird nonsense where it blasts Chunky up to who knows where, but it does not do that. And now, Fungi, you're gonna see a Tag Anywhere exclusive Worthwhile GB. Hopefully, I don't screw this up, though. You have to wait until the fruit hits the switch. After shooting the coconuts, you make sure you hold Z the whole time. You shoot the coconuts, double C left to get out of first person and put away gun, and then you backflip. At the peak of your backflip, you do the slam, and then you should get that cancel every time. You have to wait until it's until the timer shows 16 and a half, or like 16 and it's ticked halfway down, and then you get in the cannon. Otherwise, you'll no. Otherwise, you'll blast upwards towards the first cannon platform, and that cannon won't be spawned. That's why I waited there. That GB is absolutely not worth it in regular gameplay, regular NLE, but in Tag Anywhere, because the tags are so quick, absolutely worth it. Because without that GB, you'd be going all the way around to the back of the mushroom to go and get Rocket Barrel to go up. So that GB works out to be... that GB works out to be roughly like 42-ish seconds, which is pretty good. Oh my god. What happened there was when I tagged to Chunky. When I tagged over to Chunky, like I mentioned before, he has this like really big hitbox for some reason. And because of that, he interacted with the tag barrel, even though he should have been able to walk beneath it. Oh, I shouldn't have tagged the DK there. Whatever. So I threw the oranges and I used Ponytail Twirl to go and reach the entrance near Diddy's Kasplat. You don't need to throw the oranges, but I find that it helps me ensure that I make it, so I like to. Backflip inbounds there, after getting Tag Anywhere skew. That's doable in regular NLE, because you could always just gun skew with Diddy. Or you could always just gun skew somewhere. Hey Adam, morning. How'd runs go? I got that skew specifically to go and get Anthill GB. I think there's a way to grab that GB and die in the process, but I don't actually remember how to do that, so I just took that the slow way. Not so well. Damn, sorry to hear that, Adam. Hopefully you have better luck in the challenge later today. Oh, that was bad. I don't know if that'll work. Okay, it did. Cool. Backflip and slam at the height of the flip over the chasm? That is terrifying. Oh, thanks, Jeff. I'll remember that. Oh, your stream, you must have had internet problems. I'm sorry to hear that, Adam. Morning, Speedfrog. Just like regular NLE, at least I'm pretty sure regular NLE does this. I'm gonna turn in tiny blueprints here. $59, that's correct. Just trying to make sure I haven't missed anything up to this point. Tag warp one just in case. I should absolutely never fail this GB, but I've started doing that first person at that corner there. It usually helps me keep the chunk loaded properly. Not sure if that'll help anyone, but that's what I like to do. Now, I don't actually remember how to properly get out of that cage after getting that GB. Because of that, I prefer to go and get that Tag Anywhere skew there with Diddy. Pop. Wrong side. Fungi done. This run is definitely fine, Amalthus. Z slide. Let go right around there, I think? Yeah. Okay, you are welcome to make fun of me for what I'm about to do. I'll probably enter cave sub 1. That's cool. And that's what I was talking about, just waiting for Tiny to be taggable. Oh. I forgot to avoid grabbing those crystals, because those are a pain. They keep you locked out of tagging. That's the wrong way. There we go. Good, you should be, Hope. That's the correct response. Oh my god. Yeah, I've fallen there more times than I care to explain. Wow, not just sub 1, but sub 59. Coolio. Okay, I think my cave section is also drastically different from regular NLE. Or at least part of it is. Yeah, maybe not drastically different. But it is different. I think the rules specifically say that it's not allowed for the Helm B-Locker, so you could extrapolate it to mean that it is allowed on other B-Lockers. Possibly. But I'm sure that they wouldn't like that. Indeed, they are two different things. Yeah, I kind of figured. Yeah, like, it's definitely implied that it shouldn't be allowed, but I'm pretty certain that the rules say it's not allowed on Helm B-Locker. So that should probably be updated if you don't want people getting the wrong idea there. I don't know if that TNT barrel's gonna hit him. Oh, it did. Cool. Oh, that's... Okay, sure. Yeah, I think that would make a lot of sense, Adam. I agree with you. Nah. No. That's alright. What I was going for there was dry storage. It did not matter one bit. In fact, it probably wasted more time due to lag, but I like dry storage. Yeah, that's exactly it, Bumpy. Exactly. Alright, fun section coming up. Okay. Oop. Get Chunky's GB here. Walk just out of that corner, tag to Tiny, backflip, hold forward, you make it back in bounds there. Kick slide through that. You want to backflip up to this yellow block, and then another backflip takes you up there. Yeah, I knew I was gonna get hit. That's okay. Okay. You have to be careful not to walk off the edge there. Oh, come on. Getting very low on ammo at this point. Alright, so. Got some big jumps coming up. Tag warp one, just in case. Come on. Nice. Tag the Chunky there. Wait for the counter to go away. And then you can make it back over there with Tiny, and then skew into her igloo. No, come on. I hate doing this room without, or with having SDSS, but... Oh, come on. There we go. That wasn't that bad. I don't think it's necessarily impossible to play DK without glitches, but it's tough. chunky blueprint when we cross from Tiny's back over to the swim-through wall. Going to take some damage intentionally there. And some damage intentionally there. And grab the GB and die. That bypasses the tag anywhere lockout to get back out. Diddy 5-door. I feel like it's gotta be faster being Diddy here rather than DK. Ugh. I've been missing that GB lately. Need to figure out that position again. And with a far enough right angle there, you can swim through the wall by Diddy's. And that takes you right across into Lanky's. And then we can pause exit out of there. If you shockwave cancel with DK in the barrel room, then go to turn in warp under... What? Huh? Hang on, what? In the barrel room, you mean like in Diddy's 5-door igloo, right? I'm understanding you properly? Oh, I forgot something. That's really dumb. My bad. There was one other thing I was supposed to do. Not in caves. Caves was correct. Aisles was not. That's a very dumb mistake on my part. I'm so used to taking Warp 1 to go here, you don't take Warp 1. Supposed to take Warp 4. That's entirely my fault. Should have been reading my route instead of wondering in amazement at what Jeff said. Tag, Chunky. Doesn't really matter what order you do these in, but you do have to turn in Chunky Lanky here. Yeah, so Jeff, I understand what you're saying, because I've encountered weirdness like that too, where like, upon leaving the top of Fungi Mushroom, I have been ported to the entrance to Fungi, and I had no idea what was going on with that. I'm sure it's something similar. Anyway, yeah, when you get down to the Warp Ring, supposed to take Warp 4 up, go to that Snides, and then you enter the cannon. And you get Diddy Blueprint here. And then you enter Castle. So that was an annoying mistake on my part. I will give the orange clip a go. No. That's okay. I shoot that DK64 because if you tag to anyone else there, that tunnel, that log thing that rolled out of the way, it will be put back in place. So it is necessary that you kill that Kasplat specifically as DK. Get over here with Tiny. And this rocket barrel places us right beside Snides. So the one thing that I didn't actually time was whether Diddy Castle Blueprint is worth it. My gut tells me no, because you're going all the way out of the way just to go and grab it. But that doesn't mean that it's not worth it. $97, that's correct. And then the 3 that you get here are the 3 GBs that you get here are pretty standard. Nice! Mushroom push into the trash can. Yeah, that clip is great. Do shed. It's great that trash can and shed are basically right beside each other, and they're both such fast GBs. Even Greenhouse isn't that bad. If you didn't have to view the cutscene at the beginning and the end of it, Greenhouse would be worth it. But it's just too slow. Tag the DK outside of here, because you can't tag the DK inside of here. Though, if you can phase walk, it does not really matter whether you tag the DK or not. For me, though, it does. Okay, that's the fake. Aw, don't get me. Okay, cool. Oh, where's the puffed up? Well, it didn't get me. Rude. Nope, not the correct wall. That's okay. It's that wall. So it'll be 3? Yeah. I hate that ghost. That spawn lag is so garbage to deal with. Puffed up, nope. Puffed up, nope. Okay. I have no idea what my pace is right now. Not a clue, because I don't remember how long Helm and K-Rool takes. Well, Helm, Key Turn, and K-Rool, I should say. Not in K-Rool, no. I don't think it's active during cutout either. There's Castle done. Okay. Now, another really stupid thing that I had happen in my PB here was I forgot about the mechanics of key turn in order, which is really stupid because I'm one of the people that discovered it. But anyway, because Tag Anywhere changes how this works and it doesn't go and show the Isles cutscene, every key is treated the same as key 3 or 8, which means that it's going to go whatever your highest key is, and then lowest key, lowest key, lowest key. So I would always turn in 7 and 3 here, thinking that I would turn in 7 and 6, because normally you would turn in 7-6, but 3 gets in the way due to no Isles cutscene. So I, in my PB, went up there, wondered why it wasn't open. Came back down, turned in key 6, went back up. Oh, nice, I got the jump. Cool. I don't think it really matters if you get that first jump, because if you don't, normally you're on the forward part of the swing anyway, when you get out of that cutscene. Oh, come on. If you were hoping to see me suffer with switch kick, sorry, not today. At least, not right now. Maybe today, depending on what the challenge is. Radar top left. Should be fine. Oh, that was horrible. Yeah, I will absolutely send it over to you, Adam. For the record, oh god. For the record, I'm pretty sure I already do have record. Unless you have a PB that you haven't uploaded to the leaderboard. Get key 8. 144? Okay, yeah. Oh, I'm pretty sure that I am on record. Like, oh, I didn't split, whatever. Here, let me, I'll change my comparison. So there you go. What I'm really comparing against is a 141. I got that like a week or two weeks ago, something like that. But I wanted to hide it, make it suspenseful. Unfortunately, the quit game is faster for me because I'm on EverDrive. And so it would require me to go through the EverDrive boot screen again. That being said, we're about to see if this works. 1, 2. Yeah, so I would have to go through this screen again by restarting. Oh, no, I own a cart, but this is the Tag Anywhere mod, which has to be played through EverDrive unless I guess you could load the ROM onto a cart somehow? I don't know how to do that, but I'm assuming it's possible. Yeah, I've been eyeing an X7 for a long while now. Definitely want to get one. Okay, so if my cart saved properly, I will be able to enter K. Rool. If it did not save properly, fuck. Yay, it saved properly. Woo! Yeah, so I kind of figured that I could get like a 137-ish with this route. Obviously this route can do better than that. If you can phase walk, you can save a ton of time over what I do in this route. There's probably a minute to a minute and a half worth of time saves minimum from phase walking. And that's only counting like the major GBs. Skips like Cannon Game, if you were to add Piano GB, right? Like, those are pretty big. Arcade GB might be worth it. I haven't timed that, but it could be worth it. Rabbit Race Skip I don't think is worth it, but that doesn't mean that it's not, because we head over to that area. So I don't know, it's worth timing, but it's not something that I looked into because it wasn't something I was comfortable doing. I say as I did Rabbit Race Skip in the stupid bingo last night. I will definitely not get a 1202K rule. I would love to. Actually, no, I wouldn't. I would hate to get a 1202K rule. Because getting a 1202K rule means that I would have to grind for sub 12, and that's not happening without quick walks. And when I was grinding K. Rool before, I did attempt quick walk grind for like a day, and then I got massively bored of doing so. Speaking of, I saw that you beat my K. Rool time, Adam. Congrats to that. I don't know when you did it, but I saw that you did it, and that's cool. Whoa, wait, you have a 1202? I only saw your 1205. I did not know you had a 1202. That's sick. That was without quick walk? Did you do any phase walk shenanigans to warp to center or anything, Adam? Because if not, then I suppose that I just have to get better at K. Rool. No, really? Interesting. Dude, ugh. Well, this definitely won't be a 1202 K. Rool. That was awful. That was in your 101 PB? Damn, Adam. I'm sure you can count on one hand how many times I've said this, but that's impressive. It is not often that I say that something is truly impressive. Oh my god. That was horrible in comparison. The only way that that was impressive, what was just on screen there, is that it was impressively bad. Only losing 7 seconds as well, that's actually kind of reasonable. Because normally it's a 221 for me if I don't screw up too badly. He'll turn right. At least he should turn right. I'm to the right of his body. It didn't even matter anyway. Monorail guy from the Simpsons episode. Man, there are so many Simpsons memes that I just don't get because I didn't really watch it. And that makes me sad. Yeah, that's gonna be slow. That's okay. I will take a 216 over getting squashed any day. Nothing to be that mad about. I don't think that I had anything massively wrong in Tiny or Chunky phase. Oh, I would have needed like a 12-13k rule to get a 136. And yeah, this is not good enough to be a 12-13k rule. So this will be a 137 barring some extraordinary circumstances. Lag reduction in Diddy phase, huh? Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to watch your 1202, Adam. Because I don't think I've ever bothered with any lag reduction in Diddy Phase. That's a foreign concept to me. And yes, Bumpy, I do enjoy Steam Tams. Hey, Danye, how's it going? Chilling? Sounds good. Have you considered chilling in the DKCS challenge today? That starts in like 25 minutes? I think that would be a pretty cool place to chill, don't you? Is this world record? Oh yeah. Yeah, it is. It's pretty hard to say no at this point, unless, you know, extraordinary circumstances. There is no minimum skill level. If you want to join, join. Nobody's going to be, like, mad if you don't complete something within a given time, right? Like, if you're playing for fun, by all means, you are absolutely welcome to join. Oh god, I wasn't paying attention. If you're playing for fun, just, yeah, absolutely come and join. Oh, you jerk. Yeah, so there are 3 open races left. There's today, I believe Tuesday and Saturday. So like next Tuesday, next Saturday. And then we enter the playoff area. Playoff bracket, playoff something or other. Hope, if you hate fun, that's really unfortunate. And I wish that you didn't hate fun. If there's something I can do to help you not hate fun, let me know. Because fun is pretty cool. I could have given you a joke answer to your joke question. I could have told you go and play Four Swords Adventure if you hate fun. Like, what do you want, Hope? That's what I thought. Loves to interrupt on the final one. Alrighty. There we go. So, it was already absolutely world record. As far as anyone has ever seen, it was Adam's time that was record, so this was, what, like 8 minutes or something? 7 minutes faster, I think. This is I love Adam. I'm glad that Adam gave this category a shot, but I think this time is a little more indicative of what Tag Anywhere NLE should be. I do think that this is obviously improvable. I wouldn't be surprised to see a 134, probably? Oh, you got a game crash. Yeah, that's why. That makes a lot of sense. I wouldn't be surprised to see like a 134 for sure. Myself, personally, without phase walking, I think that it's very possible to get a 135, but it would be close. Possible, though. I don't think I'll grind for it, but I am glad that this stirred up a little bit of interest in both Jeff and Adam to run this again, so that's sick. I will send both of you my route at some point here. No, I didn't phase walk at all. Oh, and thank you all for the GGs. Let's see here. Is there a place to even post this? Oh, I guess there's the route channel. So I'll post this in the route channel. Anywhere NLE route for those who are interested. There you go. That'll be in the route channel of the DK64 speedrunning Discord. Also doable on Wii U? It should be. I don't think there's anything that specifically requires oranges in my route, so I'm pretty sure you can do it on Wii U. I will double check this though. Like, I know in Factory Hatch Skip is one of the only orange clips that I do, and you can always do Robot Push there instead if you're not comfortable with phase walking. So that's definitely possible. There are spots where I throw some oranges just for a little bit of a lag boost, but I know that that's not necessary. However, I don't know if you can make those entirely on Wii U, maybe? Like in Fungi, going down from the Chunky Kasplat with Tiny to Diddy's Kasplat entrance? I'm not entirely sure if you make that on Wii U. That would be my other concern. But it's not like that's the end of the world either. If you can't make that, you just go down to B-Blast instead, climb the ladder, enter, so that all works. So yeah, it should be possible, Katashi, and if you encounter anything where you're having problems, just let me know. I'm happy to help come up with alternate solutions. Yeah, thanks Bumpy, thanks for the good luck, and thank you for the grats as well. Once this finishes, I will be jumping in the Discord there because the Challenge Series challenge is about to start up. Another thing I didn't do was DK Helm. You can save like 30 seconds on that. Oh, and I made a routing mistake. Yeah, that also factors in. Hmm. There's one part in caves where I wonder if you'll even be able to make it, but again, there are alternate strats there as well. It would be the ponytail twirl from Far Warp 1 in caves over to Chunky's igloo. If you can't make that under skew, then you would just tag Warp 1, tag anywhere to Chunky, and do the regular clip into there, and then you could pause exit and take Warp 1 back, which is the backup strat anyway. So, yeah, that should be fine. Yeah, otherwise, I think this should definitely be doable on VC Katashi. Definitely doable. No, push push was second try? It was either second or third try, Danye. It was not good. But I was basically out of time to reset, so I just took the first run that actually got the GB in the back of Kalumsey Cage. This run is bad, I agree with that! How about you just ban me ahead of time, Danye?